Good evening, everyone. Are you all ready for some Metroid Dread action? I know I am.
I am.
Hell yes. So I am Adnolium. I am joined in commentary by the always wonderful Arcanox.
Hello.
We will be commentating the final round 1 match of the All Bosses, No Major Glitches 2023 Dread Tournament. Looks like we do have one of the timers counting down right now. Is that correct? I'm a little confused about that.
Maybe a false start.
Oh no.
Oh, they're starting together, but yeah, Fortify's timer is
differently.
going to be off.
Oh no, Fortify your timer. That's all right. So we'll just have to make a mental note.
It's a good thing it's recorded.
Oh no. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's fine. Just go. Everybody go. Ready, go. So, yeah, this is All Bosses, No Major Glitches. Starting out in good old Artaria 1 with a super fun climb here. We're going to go talk to totally, definitely, absolutely Adam.
Not Ravenbeak. I don't know where you'd get that idea. They're perfectly synchronized getting off the Adam platform.
Yeah, which is just really impressive. I love the frame perfect cinematics, the frame perfect bug. He's just like, whack.
And if you cross your eyes, it turns 3D.
That'd be so cool if it actually worked. How cool would that be? Pretty standard stuff here. Yep. You know, nobody's really doing this. The little pseudos you can do there. You can do the first 3 shots with little pseudos. You don't have
I've started doing that now. It's a lot of fun. 3 shots. Coyote jump, and then you can grab the ledge there right afterwards, and oof, Fortify collects the DNF missile. Not a huge deal.
Sometimes you get the DNF missile and you don't DNF.
Yep. And to be honest, it's kind of helpful with Corpius. Invisible head, 2 extra missiles can really make or break it.
It really can. It makes the difference between a phase transition and not. Which, that's like a cinematic. That's a couple seconds.
I can't count the number of times I've been 1 or 2 missiles short of two phasing the fight. So.
And then you slide under Corpius and go bang bang, and then it's like, oh, the fight's over. And it's like, dang it. So frustrating.
Yeah.
And now we're coming up on the early cloak. Metal Militia's got 1 shot in. Fortify's got 1 shot in. Ooh, Fortify's through, taking the lead back.
Very nice. Very nice.
Militia struggling a little bit on the second shot. As somebody who had to relearn early cloak recently, I really empathize with what Militia's going through right now. It's one of those tricks where it's the reason I played glitchless for 10 months. So, but he's through now. On to Corpius.
I got a new controller recently. It's an excellent controller, but the angle is just 2 degrees off from my old controller for
so now you have to relearn it too.
I have to relearn it. Yeah.
Always fun. Fortify getting into phase 3 and 4 missiles in and it's done. Yep. So...
What were we just talking about?
Literally what we were just talking about, with just a teensy tiny bit more accuracy. He would have just had a 2-phase Corpius. But it happens. Militia also taking Corpius to phase 3, getting smacked around a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Through the fight. Fortify making the ascent up after.
Good ledge hops there. Nice and buffered. We love to see that.
Uploading data.
You want those tight little ledge hops. They save a ton of time over the course of an entire run. And it's on single block platforms. You can just you can buffer them. You don't even have to time anything. You just go boop, and you're up.
I can actually think back to when I first learned about the fact that you can buffer them and how big of a PB I got when I just stopped slow climbing everywhere.
Literally, it just over the course of an hour and a half, it adds up. Figure about a half a second for every buffered ledge hop that you save, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
It adds up over the course of a run. So now we're going to a cloaked water slope skip here that Fortify is going to do. He's going to slide, cloak, aim, and then slide back down.
First attempt.
Because he missed his first attempt. Misses second attempt. That's okay. This trick's kind of tough.
Third try.
Third try. That's good. You're still saving time on third try. You can get quite a few attempts in before you end up like losing time on it.
Definitely. I mean, it's slow. It's a bit of a crawl down there in the water.
Water makes Samus slow.
And here we go.
And Militia's actually just electing.
First try water platform skip.
Militia's electing to show what we were talking about. It's pretty slow to go through the water, but also like if you don't know how to do it, it just makes more sense to not burn the time trying the attempts and to just take the other route. You know, this is bracket. You got to be safe. You got to do stuff that you know you can do.
Yep. Sometimes slow and steady is better than trying to race through and, you know, not being able to do something, wasting too much time trying it.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh, struggling a little bit with water plat skip.
Just got to clean those inputs a little bit. There we go. Nice. That was what, third, fourth try? Something like that?
Fourth, I think.
Not losing too much time, honestly. Like, this is not insurmountable. There's still so much game left.
Yep, anything can happen, really. This category especially, all of the boss fights that we go through.
Yeah, some of them more random than others.
Yep. I mean, don't get me started on Golzuna later.
Golzuna? You're thinking so far in the future, friend. Let's talk about Kraid. The evil green time waster himself. But we're still getting ahead of ourselves. We still have our Taria damage boost left to go. We've also got... We have White Emmy still, too.
White Emmy kill.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Jeez. Can you tell I've been practicing glitchless? I'm like, Corpius is dead. Time to leave.
Time to go. Nope.
No.
So not that, the angry iMac, as I like to call him.
Yes, the angry iMac. I feel like that's the first time I've heard that, and I love it. Militia going for the left side Artaria climb. You don't see that a lot. Most players elect the right side.
A little bit of nerves, maybe.
I doubt that. I think it looked like a preference to me, because he did it both times.
That's true, yeah. I guess it's more consistent for some people.
Yeah, hey, whatever you're comfortable with, because the left side and the right side, as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, are pretty relative in time. It's really a matter of whichever one you execute better. And I can't execute the left side for the life of me, let me tell you.
I used to do left side, but I switched and I haven't gone back.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good to me. I don't like the wall jumps. I don't like the enemy placements. Right side feels good, and I really like to ledge, and you have a couple ledge to ledge on right side.
We have a trick known
then we got
Magus Skip coming up here.
Good old Magus Skip. Looks like
first try. Very nice movement.
Very nice. Fortify knows what's up. Had that correct input on the melee and the left press, so you don't get any little dust by Samus's feet. No dust, successful attempt. Dust, failed attempt.
Yep, it's that dust.
And being able to identify that actually saves you a little bit of time on a failed attempt, because you won't try the full you won't go for the wall kick melee. You can just identify the failed attempt and just try again. But the real homie move is to go
setupless. Which White Emmy kill Fortify is going for. It looks like plant kill.
Gotta go for plant kill. You gotta go for plant kill. It's hard. And even if you get the slide under, that's okay. He's gonna have to jump here, though. Took the safer jump. That was like the wave Emmy strat. And
first try, no problem.
Militia's setup is to do setupless for Magus. Oh, that was not good. We got dust. Oh, almost there. The jump heights are almost exactly correct. I think there's just some some issue with the melee here.
Not quite.
Oh, there we
we
go. He's
go.
through.
Not
Very
quite
nice.
buffering the wall jump enough, but we
Yeah,
got it.
that'll do it
We got
too.
it in the end.
We got through. This is still a race. Jeez!
That was
I
close.
almost just commentator cursed Militia so hard. I'm so glad I didn't. Oh, man. Well recovered. Well recovered. I'd be lying if I said I've never done it myself.
I think, if I recall, the last time we commentated together, didn't we end up commentating cursing, like, 3 times or something? It was a lot.
Ark, it's not you, it's me. I feel like I commentators curse people every single run that I commentate, and I never do it on purpose. I think I gave some real curses to Root. I think she was.
Oh no!
I think she bore the brunt of some of my worst commentators curses, and I still feel bad about it. Sorry, Root, if you're here. My bad. Oh no! Militia got grabbed by the white enemy.
Oh no!
You hate to see it. I missed what led up to that.
Ooh, missed. Fortify missed the first attempt at deboost. Got it second try.
Good
Still
recovery.
saving time. Yeah, excellent recovery.
Oh, dropping down into the flames. I can't quite tell what his HP total is there, but
84.
Oh, so he's got enough
really,
HP to do the Catarus drop.
Yeah, good enough for the drop. Really tight if he gets short on drops for Hell Run.
All right, looks like Militia is going to be cleaning up the white Emmy and making their way downtown, hauling ass, moving fast, and he's Catarus bound. Diddle-a-doodle-a-doo. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, it's understandable.
It's just
once you start singing that song, you just can't stop. It's
enjoy it living in everybody's head rent-free for the rest of the weekend. Sorry, not
You're
sorry.
very welcome.
That's the real commentator's curse. You just curse the audience.
Neat little dash melee there on the way down by Fortify. I like that.
I like it. I think it's probably slow, but I still like it.
Look, I'll take swag points. If it's a matter of frames,
oh yeah,
instead of seconds, you do the swag.
Always. 100% of the time, every time. Swag over frames. I'm a swag strats guy myself. Are we gonna see a swag strat here? No.
Oh, what a shame.
I learned today that if you do the wall kick melee, you can also fire a missile at it and kill it and still open the door and not lose any time. Yeah, because you do the right facing melee.
I need to see that in action because I'm going to steal that.
Fortify's going for super boost. Looks like
very
he's got it.
Very interesting super boost tech there, meleeing it up. I've never seen that before.
So
but
that's the prevailing. That's the current prevailing strategy.
Is
it? It's like, as far as I'm aware, that's the optimal strat because it situates you high enough up on the wall to make the jump to the Fortify.
Oh, this is very tight Hell Run.
Makes the jump to the thermal
door.
Oh
man, that was very, very tight. 25 health left.
That was horrifying. That was one tick away. He was dead.
Literally one tick away. So I think it's doing 30 damage a tick at that point.
Yeah, because it ticks up linearly, right? Like it's
yeah, it increases every tick until it hits a cap of I think 30. So that was, I mean, literally one tick.
Yep. So yeah, what I was saying, that setup for super boost gets you high enough up that you can grab the ledge on the right hand side without having to do the wall kick off the left side after grabbing the magnet. I don't like that setup because I always bump my head on the thermal door, and then it just ruins everything. We doing hell pseudo? No hell pseudo. Come on, Fortify.
I don't blame him. I don't do it either because that angle is just too tight for me.
It's just really cloak. You got the slide
nice
under though.
Slide under, yeah.
See, you got the real swag strat there though is to do the double turnaround pseudo into the melee right.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I haven't tried that one yet. I've seen it. I haven't tried it.
It's hard. It's because you gotta do a double turnaround slide pseudo on an open block, like on an open space. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, I've done that elsewhere for rando, but never fun.
All right, is Militia going for super boost? I believe in him. I believe.
Some nice clean movement, nice tumbles. Looks like it.
Nice,
Same
nice.
setup. Just barely missed the grab. Oh,
and we don't have stream alerts disabled.
Uh-oh.
That's a battling.
It's a... Is that technically Grogu?
I don't know. I don't watch that show. If whoever's watching, if you could go into Metal Malicious chat, let him know to turn off his stream alerts as well. That would be super helpful, like on a load screen or something. Not going for the hell run. I can understand it. It only saves you a couple of seconds, executed well.
We've all done an accidental pause when trying to skip cutscenes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Spawn.
That's not 1 in 500. But he gets the berry. Let's go!
That was tight.
That was clutch. He needed that. He needed that. Did we miss Fortify doing Atom skip?
I believe we did.
Because we're in lava cutscene.jar right now,
right?
Yeah,
that Emmy grab was just so clutch.
Because I'm commentating the race, Trickman, so I have to be doing this. It's a weird question, but thanks. Yeah, so Fortify just crushed Atom skip. 4 tries? All right, nice. I'm not surprised. Fortify's good at this video game. I don't know if you all knew.
Almost landed on Emmy there, but...
Nah, melee's
knows
free.
What he's doing.
Melee's free. As long as you actually melee off the ledge, you will never land on its head.
Actually, that's false because I've meleeed off the ledge and landed on its head once, but I didn't.
Sounds like you
time
meleeed
right.
too early, friendo. Because that's the only way that's happening. 3 times, 3 tries. Nice, Fortify. That's good. A+. I like an under 5 attempt Atom skip. It feels really nice.
It really does. I think my tournament run the other day was like 8.
You know, that'll happen.
It will. Happens in the worst situations.
Yeah. When you're just like practicing, you're just like, I'm just gonna rock up and practice some Atom skip, and you're just like, first try, and it's like, how about in run though, please?
Out comes the timer, and 10 tries? Nah, 15 maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Fortify getting bullied a little bit by some enemies there, but that's okay. We like those D-boosts.
Ooh, just barely missed that last wall jump. That would have been a good attempt.
It would have been, yeah. Looks like we're missing some buffering on the wall kicks. Oh, yeah. Missed the buffer wall kick.
That was pixels away. Again, pixels away.
These attempts are really... mostly
very
really
consistent.
Good.
There we go. Nice. 5 attempts, I believe that was.
Yeah, it looked like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, not bad at all.
No.
I'm just impressed with how consistent those attempts are. I can't do that.
You know what's crazy is like sometimes so I noticed what Militia was doing was like missing the buffered wall jump on the pillar, like in the center, and I've actually I have a problem where sometimes I just completely whiff the wall jump on that pillar entirely. Like I just won't wall jump. So like I feel that.
Yeah.
Fortify going through Dyrun now. Dyrun 1 is like such a nice little section to show off how good you are at movement in this game because there's just so many little things.
There's enemies all over the place in the worst positions that they could possibly
and then you have Dark Room, right? So you have like slide, respin, buffered wall jump, or ledge hop, buffered ledge hop, buffered ledge hop, buffered ledge hop, kill the Jerry, respin, kill the block, slide, respin. Like there's just so much just like movement stuff that you have to think about.
Yeah, it's just all just tight movement. Oh, barely missed Superman or elevator skip or whatever we're calling that these days.
I don't even know if it has a name. Reverse zipper, I've heard it called. Zipper skip,
Zip
There's a ledge to ledge there. I like zip skip, And then
nice,
2 buffer ledge hop
melee on the bat there. I can never get that. I don't know why.
Your ledge hop probably isn't short enough.
Yeah.
Because you have to do like a perfectly buffered.
Wide beam.
Love wide beam. Love wide beam blocks, honestly. Top 10 enemies in the game.
Yeah. Pedro. The other Pedro. A couple more Pedros.
I think there's 4, right?
On the way back to Trade.
D-boost.
Oh, look at that. That was beautiful.
That D-boost. Love that D-boost. It's so good.
I need to learn that still.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
huge
a fun
fan
one.
of it.
Yeah, and it's nice because you don't have to do a ledge hop. You don't have to worry about like killing the Jerry and then doing a coyote jump. Like it's nice.
Yeah. I have been getting more consistent on Charlieing the Jerry, but I just need that deboost in my life.
The runner's going to be high-fiving on this transit here. Fortify coming back for Morph Ball. Militia heading over to get that wide beam. And like the split like between the A press on entering die run and the A press on, or the jingle end on wide beam is like 2.5 minutes or so. So I think that sounds about right for the difference between the runners right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
To agree.
So Fortify's coming back at 2011. So I'm going to try to remember that. Chat, you try to remember that too. Arcanox, you try as well.
Yep, 2011.
2011.
The year before I graduated high school.
Nice. Fortify coming up to the first thing where... Oh, that was a bummer.
That was a bummer.
The first time where Charlies are relevant in the game and not doing them. Which I understand. They're
I understand
a pain.
too. Yeah, I avoid Charlies whenever I can because I just don't like the way they feel.
They're hard to do, and they're very, very high DPS for what they're used for. Because it takes what, like 25 missiles or something like that to crack the shell, or 15 missiles or something to crack the shell of the CU.
Somewhere around there.
And like it's just 7 Charlies.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Yep. Oh, Militia's struggling a little bit with that ledge there.
I miss that. I always buffer the ledge hop and then end up wall jumping instead.
Yeah, it's so easy to do. Well, because you're trying to get those tight little ledge hops, and you're like, oh right, this is a 2-tile. I need to. You can't buffer, otherwise you wall kick.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a big problem when like when you first start like really focusing on polishing your movement in the game. It's one of the biggest input errors that you're going to find yourself doing is like just doing buffered wall kicks instead of ledge hops on those 2-tile ledges.
Like I still struggle with that, honestly.
Yeah, and it's like a good sign, right? Because it means you have the correct intent for what you're trying to do. It means you're trying to do the right thing. It's just like you have to modify your inputs like ever so slightly.
Because it's a matter of like a couple of frames as to whether you're going to wall jump or whether you're going to do a perfect ledge hop on a 2-tile. It's really tight.
It truly is like frames. And that's what separates out like the really big time differences between like the top runners is like
that 2011 was that on A press?
That was on exiting the tram back to Caterus.
Oh, okay. So exit.
When the thing hits the ground.
Okay. 2 teleporters here, or transports.
Yeah, 2 transports is like 40 seconds on its own. So it was 2011.
Good time to remind everyone to drink water and stay hydrated.
Ooh, true. Hydrate or dihydrate. So 2305. So 2011 to 2305 is like just under 3 minutes. Yeah, just under 3 minutes. So not insurmountable for Militia, but Fortify is going to have to start playing a lot sloppier as well. Maybe not a lot. But I think a few major mistakes can make that time difference up pretty easily, honestly. I've done it myself. Just casually lose 30 seconds on goals.
I lost 35 seconds to Ice Emmy in a race about 2 hours ago. I know how it goes.
Let's check out Fortify's Varia Climb. Looking smooth as heck right now. Getting some nice movement tech up in there. Doing some nice little slides, little pre-jumps. Count for those
movement, really
nice. Oh, no smooth on morph.
Missed the little smooth on morph, but honestly, that was some pretty clean movement.
I always feel like my Varia Climb is bad if I miss the smooth on morph, and I miss the smooth on morph like 7 times out of 10. So
Yeah.
But very clean Varia climb from Fortify. I enjoy the Varia descent as well. There's a lot of fun movement there.
There is. I like to do in that spot that Fortify just went through. I like to slide morph with a shot charged up.
Yeah.
And you slide morph off
My favorite
the edge.
thing's coming up in this room. Yes.
Dash
oh,
melee.
That was almost
Yep.
it. No, he dash melee too early. You got dash melee when you're like halfway over the lava pit, and she just like floats and slides through the door. It's crazy.
I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah, do it. It's awesome.
I need to start writing down all these things I'm gonna try so I actually remember to try them.
Well, the cool part is it's just gonna be on the VOD.
That's true.
It's documented. Everybody, this is free tips. This is why people gotta watch more bracket matches. You just get educated. All right, let's see. Is Militia going to take the 10-pack? No, nope. Skipping the 10-pack.
Can't waste that time.
I get it. I feel like when I don't take that 10-pack, I'm wasting even more time on Kraid. It's like that 10-pack is like an insurance policy for Kraid.
True. Nice dash melee there.
Yep, very nice.
I've just started doing that. I got it in the race today.
Nice. Feels really good to hit.
It does. Because that, like, those blocks have always just kind of irked me, like, with their existence.
And this is a nice, cool, swaggy way to save some time and just ignore them.
Yeah.
Fortify getting bullied by some Dwaynes over here. Dwayne the Rocks Johnson.
Dwaynes and blobs. That's the section for you.
All right. Coming up on Kraid. Let's see if we get some favorable RNG for our boy Fortify. Going for missiles, opting out of them Charlies.
Metal Militia.
Nice quick
a little
charges.
dip in the bugs there.
It happens.
It does.
Nice. Good phase 1. Single wall jumps. 2, 3. Oh, he fell. 1, 2.
Oh, maybe might be time to start shooting the belly button.
No. I admire the commitment.
Perseverance pays off.
That's it.
I eat my words.
Still usually faster than shooting the belly. Oh no.
Metal Militia getting trolled by the beam block here.
God.
Everyone knows the struggle.
It's such pain. Fortify actually got pretty good RNG.
That was pretty good. That was not a bad Kraid. That he did not waste very much time being green. No. I'm sure Fortify has had worse Kraids. I think if we asked him, he would say, yeah, I've had worse Kraids than that. I'm sure. I can almost guarantee it.
Militia's got the Varia suit.
Yeah.
Gonna be heading down to fight his own variation of the big old green
variation.
Ooh, nice. I see. You don't even have to do.
I'll be here all day.
There. Variation. Variation? Is that what
everyone knows it's called the Varie suit, so.
The Varie suit. That sounds so much more bougie. Alrighty. And you know what's funny is like there's such a time difference between them, but somehow they're both always hitting transports at the same time.
At the same time. Maybe that's been the goal all along.
Maybe.
Synchronized transport percent.
Transport sync percent, yeah. Oh, and now they're getting to the part of the run that when I'm watching VODs, I usually fast forward through. I'm not gonna lie. It's just
a little bit of a drudge down to early grapple.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Well, because I don't want to say every, but 90.
Ooh,
wow,
the
commentators
cursed Fortify a second time.
Sorry, Fortify. Oh my God.
What? How do you have such bad luck, Ed, with this commentator's curse? It's incredible.
It's
like
really
your own
uncanny. Skill. This is my. I like to joke with people how everybody has a crappy superpower. This is mine.
Well, you have the power to make races interesting, though, if you use it correctly.
pose.
In a really like twisted sort of way, I guess.
But like I want everybody to do good though. That's the worst part. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I just really hope everybody does good and has a good time and everybody PBs, And then I'm like, this part could happen, and then it does.
And then it does.
Literally what I was going to say is that just about every runner has early grapple totally in the bag, and you really don't see people fall in the tomato soup very often, so I usually just fast forward through this part until it's the yellow Emmy interaction up to the dark room.
Quick charges on Kraid by Metal Militia. Not a bad phase 1.5.
No, super reasonable phase 1.5. I admire shooting the belly, because like if you don't have the single wall jumps on lock, you just got to do it.
Yeah, I tried them during the race today. That I lost a good bit of time trying to do single wall jumps and failing.
I would say that I have spent more of my Dread speedrunning career not doing the single wall jumps than doing the single wall jumps. But I will say as well that once I learned them, I will never go back.
I just need to practice more. This new controller has digital triggers. That was a solid Kraid fight.
It was.
Runners, very solid Kraids.
Yeah, nobody especially got hamstrung by the RNG there. That was pretty good.
This new controller I have, it's actually I love it. It's the FunLabs Firefly. If anyone's looking for a board legal turbo controller with good sticks. And it has digital triggers, which my last controller didn't have. It was analog.
Makes a big difference.
It does, but now I'm so used to accounting for the analog that I have to relearn
Fortify taking the safety strat, yeah. I respect that safety grab though, like grabbing the ledge there.
I was just watching Noizaki's world record run earlier, and Noyazaki did the same thing. So
yeah, if Noya does it, it's okay.
It's okay. It's world record approved. Cloak.
What do you do here? No, you got to drop. You got to drop.
I believe you're good if you're far enough right, but now he's got to wait for the Emmy to make its next decision, because it doesn't always go up there. It sometimes comes back at you.
Is it going left? No, Fortify, what's happening, bro?
All right, go up. You can lose it.
Oh no, he's typing in chat. He died. Spoiler alert.
Oh, he parried it.
Wow.
He's bullying the Emmy. Look at him go.
Oh. Wow, I ate my words there.
The swag, I gotta say.
Well played. Now do the darkroom pseudo. Do it.
I have to say, Ed, that was like comedy gold, Tom and Jerry level performance right there.
It reminds me of my Wave Emmy fight during Quals, where I forgot the casual route and had to go the casual route. Yeah, it was horrifying. This has been the most commentators-y, cursey run I have commentated in a long time. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Going for a new record.
Commentator curse percent.
So Metal Militia on his way to early grapple.
Yep, I saw him recover from a near tomato soup jump before, and I'm happy that he did not go in the soup. It always makes me happy when somebody recovers.
Yeah, especially with Fortify almost getting caught. Or no, he did get caught by Yellow Emmy. He did not die to Yellow Emmy.
He just happened to be a god gamer and parried it.
Yeah, as one does. Nice safe climb back up to the elevator. Fortify making his way to Berenia.
Good old Berenia.
Berenia, more like Borenia, am I right? No, we got some good movement. We got some. We get to see if Fortify goes for backdoor flash or not.
Let's see if we have a golf game here.
No golf game. That is so unfortunate.
It is. We'll see what happens the next time around.
Yep, still one more chance.
Still one more chance.
Sadly, not like 5 more chances like in Mercury Steam %. But
All right, now we got Militia coming back from early grapple, also about to go ahead.
Oh no! An early checkpoint because
Making the
you
correct
can't.
decision.
Yes. It pains me when I see people try to make it back because you just barely don't, and then
And it
all
just
of
takes
that
too
time
long to
hopping through the
die.
soup. Yep.
Yep.
Very unfortunate.
But they know the correct thing to do is to just reset.
Just reset. Yep. The faster you get back to that checkpoint, the less time you've lost.
Yep.
A
And I
safe
agree.
grab, and
I
we're
agree
through
with
on the
Grub
second
Dog. Burra awesome.
one.
Because honestly, I think Berenia 1, like, it's hard to do really cleanly.
This is an excellent point, and
Ooh,
like I
slid too
said,
early.
there is a lot of good movement. It may not be
Yeah.
the most edge of your seat gameplay going through Berenia 1, but it still takes a heck of a lot of practice to get
Yeah.
through cleanly.
Well, like this room alone, right? Killing the larva spitter and then getting this coyote, being able to
Yeah.
react if you miss the coyote. That melee is hard to get without falling into the there. That little jump is hard. Then you have to unmorph, slide,
No
and then
darkness
melee
pseudo.
across. And then melee across again, and then hitting the grapple on this mag ceiling is hard.
It's like I get it maybe 30% of the time.
And
I
then
like the little bounce over the Steve there. I'm gonna start doing that.
There's a bunch of options for it. And then
Going
you have to do
backdoor
backdoor flash. 2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
6. Oh, we
Uh-oh.
fell. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no! And at this point, it would have been better to not do backdoor flash at all.
Yep.
Because it only saves 8 seconds when you have grapple beam, and that's if
There
you
we
do
go.
it first attempt. Did he close the shutter? No. Okay,
Nope.
good.
Nope.
It looked like he might have closed
I was
the shutter.
watching for that, but we made it through. You know, this does give Metal Militia a little bit of catch-up time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the way you claw leads. That's the way you claw time back in this game.
Yep.
Is like just little movement stuff and like your opponent committing to a strategy or just choosing a different strategy than you, and there's a lot of different ways it can happen. All right, let's see the Berenia pseudos. That looks good.
Good first shot. Good second shot.
Killed a fish. Morph boost off the ledge. And one.
Good first shot.
Ooh.
And
yeah,
missed
first shot missed. It was too high. There we go.
Yep, we're through. We're through.
And then water bomb jump. And then lay the bomb. There we go.
Beautiful. Just one little minor miss.
Ooh, no golf game.
It's not a good day for golfing today.
Nope, it's a terrible day for golf. It's not golfing. Anyone?
I'm trying to think of a Caddyshack quote, but I'm trying. Like,
oh no, I went with a.
Coming to mind.
That was a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reference.
I do apologize, but I have not seen that yet. I've been told that it's good.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I was
is
just
very
talking
good.
about it over the weekend, actually. Someone was telling me I should watch it.
It's good. You should also watch Fortify obliterate the speed, Emmy.
It's time.
It is. It's about that time to take revenge on the Emmy that would
this
dare
time it's personal.
lay hands on you. This movement's fun. I like these little.
Yeah.
Ooh, taking the top path. What is this, vintage? This is some 2021 Dread. Yeah.
Hey, look, I was still doing it until sometime this year, so it's.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's it's about.
I don't know if it's really. Yeah, I don't know if one is really particularly faster than the other.
Middle route is definitely faster, but top route's fine too.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like you have a preference and you take the half-second time loss for the preference, and I'm behind that.
Just like the Artaria climb.
Yeah, it's the Artaria climb. It's like in the Artaria climb, there's a couple of places where like you have to do a full jump into a buffered ledge hop, and those are kind of hard. So like I used to take wall kicks. I'll lose the quarter of a second to take a wall kick to not miss the jump.
Metal Militia is making the smart decision to not not have any chance of wasting time on or flash here. Choosing the consistent route and movement is definitely the right choice.
Yeah, I also do agree with Grub Dog and Thunder Dragon. Fortify is definitely moving.
I have to agree there as well.
Ooh,
nice
that was a nice
slide,
little flash
slide
damage
cancels. Damage boost cancel flash shift.
I don't hate taking the E-Tank there. I can understand it. If you're worried like that you're gonna die, especially on low HP, that's one of the E-Tanks that you can kind of get away with taking because it's not really out of the way.
It's a few seconds for potentially a lot of insurance.
Yeah, because like a death is like a minimum of 20 seconds in this game.
Yeah.
So like, doesn't know the pseudos either. I'm guessing that's a knowledge check.
Yeah, either that or I mean, I wasn't confident with them until very recently.
Yeah, same. I didn't learn them.
Yeah, and especially like if you're coming from a category that doesn't do them and into NMG for the tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm unfortunately not familiar with which categories these runners typically run when they're not in a tournament.
I'm not 100% sure either. Fortify had some nice speed keeps coming up there. I didn't mean to gloss over that, but there was some stuff going on that we had to talk about. Yeah. And those first speed keeps are those are like the tutorial speed keeps where the devs were like, hey, we want you to do cool stuff with the speed boosters, so we're going to give it to you and then give you a series of rooms where you have to use it.
Yeah. Now, me being the naive, never had played a 2D Metroid game before this one player. Very nice, clean speed keep into Quiet Rope here.
Didn't even trigger the shutter. Let's see the RNG.
I didn't know that you could wall jump while speed boosting until I started speedrunning. Missed the Shine Spark store. Really
that's tough. There. See, the thing is, though, Dread is the very first game that allows you to do that. And
I thought you could wall jump in Fusion.
You can wall jump in Fusion. You cannot wall jump and keep speed.
Oh,
you cannot. Okay. You cannot speed keep like you can in Dread in literally any other 2D game.
Okay.
That's why, for me, it was very intuitive, because I was like, oh, the speed booster in this game just does everything I wish it always did forever.
I know that in Fusion you can spark into a slope and recover, or you re-speed, and I didn't know you could do that either. I learned that when I was YouTubing how to 100% the game. I was like 98%, and I couldn't get the early grab item. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Fun fight, by the way.
All right, let's watch Metal Militia take down Yellow Enemy here.
Well, Fortify, I will tell you, if you learned the non-safe strat, you would have loved that RNG. Because shot first is what you want.
Speed Emmy.
You jump onto its left side, take a little D-boost, run through it with your iframes, spark it back to the wall. Good to go. Nice, 2 flashes. So Fortify knows the flash links here. That's good. Doing the speed keep. And jump was good. Wall kick.
I'm still
wall kick. Yes, doing the cool one. Yeah, let's go.
That was very cool. I need to learn that. I've been trying to learn it, and
it's the worst part is it's slower. It's just way cooler.
Again, swag points.
Yeah, I'm with you. Metal Militia making his way.
Another wait, he didn't get hole in one, did he? So that was first hole in one.
Yeah, so
that was hole in one there.
Yeah. Okay.
I almost said second hole in one, but then I remembered I don't think he got it first time.
He did not. Neither runner did. Nice. Militia got the link there with the respeed. Opting for a 4th E-Tank. I'm a little surprised.
I normally get that one, so I'm guessing that Metal Militia just wants a little bit more insurance.
Yeah, just take the safety, I respect it. I really do. Like, just do the thing.
I mean, that's one of the freest tanks to grab if you're going to grab one.
Like, at this point, the only other tank that's even reasonable to grab, and I mean, in my opinion, you probably don't need it, would be the one after the Gav Warrior. Or not the Alone Warrior.
The Elon, yeah. All right,
Fortify going for the True Link. All right, let's go.
Looking good so far.
True Link. Oh, he doesn't do it.
Man. Oh, see, I was getting really good at that for hot minute, and now I can't do it anymore. It's a very transient skill.
Yeah. Very nice though. Good links otherwise. Got the link from the fan.
How he gets up to Drog, because I know every runner does this a little bit differently.
Yeah. Militia's going for QR keep as well. Can he get it? Ooh, accidental spark there. That's a bummer. That is
unfortunate. Fortify barely makes it up on the spark timer.
Barely squeaked that out. That had to have been like frames away from expiring.
Yeah, I really like the little like the ledge hop almost.
Yeah.
That he did coming out of the tunnel. I feel like that's a really candid spot to store a ledge warp on accident.
Yeah. Militia getting the fight with the QR Robo. Also going for safety strats. Nice. Fortify going for the one cycle Drog. Looks like he's got it. Gonna take the parry, which you want. Nice.
Beautiful.
And that gives you nice, clean, full HP and missiles for the Gav Robo, which can be a notorious just killer if you're unprepared.
Gorgeous climb up there.
Yeah, perfect climb.
Sneaking past those Steves.
Especially like, you know, when you're two tanking, having full HP and missiles for the Robo is really important.
Yeah, especially if you plan on doing any slide deboosts.
Well, yeah,
you can only fit in 1 or 2 of those if you've
got if you're full HP with 2 E tanks, you can get 4. Yeah, it's 4, but the thing is
if you don't take damage from anything else.
Correct, because that's the only thing you should be taking damage from is sliding into it. But you have to be really, really aware of when to slide, and you have to be able to react to the attacks. Like, if you're not able to do that, you shouldn't 2-tank.
Yeah, the 3 shots always get me, because like they can be slow, they can be fast. There's a little bit of a delay sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not good at predicting those.
I always try to slide like right before the shot comes out.
Oh no, he missed the store.
That sucks. It happens though. You get Diron loads and Gav sometimes.
Yep. Not a huge time loss.
Good. Slide. Very nice. And Fortify's doing the slightly more advanced tech as well of the aim down after the slide deboost, so he's got to be careful here.
Yeah.
Nice,
all right,
nice. Good job. Good job.
No big deal.
Mildly
victory
scuffed.
Tornadoes.
Mildly scuffed, but it was fine.
Got caught on the ledge. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
It's just flash shift trolling.
Nice down boost though. That was good.
In that spot, I've actually started doing the slide deboost cancel, flashing through the pinky there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I did it on accident once. I'm like, that was really cool. I'm going to do that on purpose next time.
Fortify grabbing supers at 46.56.
It's cucumber time.
Cucumber. Meanwhile, Militia is coming up on Berenia 2. Not opting for the fan strat, which I respect.
I don't do fan strat. Interesting choice to spark. I've never seen that before.
I've seen a couple of runners do it, and I can understand it because, like, getting the link into the tunnel is pretty hard.
It is.
And the spark is fairly consistent. Nice hackathon boost from Fortify as well.
Oh, accidentally unmorphed. That's unfortunate. Missed the spark, the ball spark. Not a huge time loss since you can just flash shift past.
Yeah,
but
it's not huge, but it's like the whole point of doing that is to get that ball spark. So not getting that ball spark feels really bad.
Let's see if we can make it up in time to spark. Not quite making it past.
Not quite threading the needle, unfortunately. Barely escaping the larva, though. That was good.
Yeah.
Because if you get knocked by those larvae, it's such a nightmare to recover.
It's all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, it's not fun. And into the Drog fight. I don't know whether or not Militia does one cycle Drog. We're going to find out.
Very soon. I was so nervous about learning it. I'm like, you know what? This seems hard. And then I did it once. I'm like, oh, okay, that's free.
Missed the parry. Oh,
no.
Jeez, that's tough.
I highly recommend that anyone who doesn't do one cycle yet, give it a shot. because it might be easier than you think.
Well, the original method that was found to do one cycle drog was like really intense
It was
and very
incredibly tight. I remember, and that's why when like the way you describe it is not exactly the most straightforward. It's like, oh, you charge beam and then 5 missiles and then melee and then 3 missiles, but it's once you do it once, that muscle memory is there.
Yeah.
Let's see if Fortify can pull off the Elon speed keep here.
Militia just stopped shooting missiles. I don't really understand why. I'm guessing maybe it was an input error.
Yeah.
Nice. Fortify
nice, looking good. Beautiful. Nifty little backflash to avoid it. Yeah, that is insane. Being able to sustain that is crazy.
That's definitely some double mashing, though.
Absolutely. I can usually hit somewhere around 16 hertz double mashing, but only for about as long as it takes. Yeah, about as long as it takes to gold skip, and
that's all you need.
I'm done. Yep. I have to rest for a day after doing that.
Yeah, right. It's no small feat to be able to double mash that fast. It really isn't. Fortify coming up on the most difficult boss of the game meme.
We're talking about the cutscene skip on the way back from Elon. It's by far the hardest trick of the game.
Genuinely, I will like spam my plus and minus, and it'll be like, press minus to skip cutscene, press minus to skip cutscene, press minus to skip cutscene. And I'm like, can you just cancel, please? You get on the wrong cycle.
Opposite, yeah, you'll just start pressing minus when the thing's not there.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
On the wrong modality.
Like, I understand maybe making it harder to skip a cutscene on accident, but I feel like requiring 2 different buttons to be pressed is the wrong way to do it.
Yeah. Nice.
And, like, we had, what was it, 2 start presses in Samus Returns, so I don't know why they decided to go away from that.
Nice. Fortify got a really clean speed keep, even with the bad RNG, because he knows how to deal with it.
Yep. Just got to stall a little bit.
You just do a little bit of wall rubbing, and then you're through. Setting up the water bomb jump. Very nice.
No problem.
Very clean. Let's hope we don't get mushroom trolled. Nice.
No, not this runner.
Nah.
And good Emmy
school
spawn.
For school.
Not trolled by door spawn.
And rip that CU. Malicious hopping on.
I literally blinked and I missed it.
Yeah, Fortify presses that button pretty quick. That CU got absolutely melted.
See you later.
See ya. Alright. Ice Emmy kill is as straightforward as it looks. But it can also just not be.
I demonstrated that earlier today.
Fortify handles it with no issue. Moving on to another fun trick, the spin boost ledge warp coming up. Some fun movement on the way down. The real question is, are we going to see a Noya keep into a flash cancel ledge warp?
If we see that, well, dang, I don't have anything to wager on that, unfortunately. I will do something cool later today.
Sweet. All right, everyone. If it happens, Arcanox is going to do something cool.
Yep.
I don't know what it's going to be.
You'll find out when I do.
All right, well, Fortify's not doing it, so you don't have to do anything cool.
Oh, thank goodness.
You can just do something lame instead.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's warp it is.
That did look like a store. I think he got it.
Yeah, I think we're good. If he does the neutral stick method, he's good.
Yep.
I didn't know how to do the neutral stick method correctly until very recently. I was recently informed, and I'm going to put this out there as a PSA to everyone. As long as you're holding B to jump, Samus will clamber the ledge. You don't have to be holding left to initiate the clamber. I didn't know that. So I was trying to go stick neutral after triggering the clamor and before
Oh,
pressing
jeez.
ZL.
Yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
it's pretty free once you learn the stick neutral method.
once you know that piece of it, it's very free. Yes.
I actually learned that due to Rando,
I'm not
because
a
I
late
used
bloomer. I
to
was taught incorrectly, Manny.
nice
Let 'em know.
diagonal spark.
Yeah, good old tumble, and obviously Fortify did succeed in that ledge warp. Militia's doing the
Barely
the
missed
Alloon
it.
speed keep. Just got tagged a little bit there.
So close, and
Yeah.
that is a really difficult speed keep to do. Let me
It
tell
is.
ya.
It's a tough one to learn. All right, we doing the Noya keep? Let's go. Oh, burn the spin boost. Not gonna work. Oh, he did it even though he burned the spin boost.
Oh man,
Let's
look at that! Look at him
go!
go! I don't know if I'll try that in runs, but I want to learn that just to do it.
Fortify said, Ed, I don't know what you're talking about. You can burn the spin boost and it's fine.
Just had to prove you wrong.
Yeah, today I learned you can burn the spin boost on the bottom and still get it. I would consider that a recovery.
It's funny, Ed, because not only do you curse people into not getting things by saying that they're going to do it, but you curse them into doing it by saying they're not going to do it.
Yeah, I am a commentator's
You are
blurster.
Murphy's Law.
I blurse people. I bless them and I curse them. It's the patented ad nolium commentator blurse. It is a fun keep though. I really enjoy the Noya keep. It's it feels really good anytime that you can go through a morph ball tunnel and not be slow.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It just feels so good.
Morph ball tunnels are the worst enemy in the game.
I don't know about all that. They're no Corpius.
That was interesting that Fortify stored without sliding. I guess that's really tight timing to get.
So
to break the blocks, but also store.
It turns out you just don't have to. You don't have to slide. You just store later than you think, and you're good. That's what
I
learned.
That the slide was a kind of a normalization, almost a buffer in a way.
Maybe, but you don't have to do it.
Metal Militia making his way up to Blue Emmy.
Oh, spicy!
Barely didn't get tagged there. That was close.
V spicy. I'm glad he made it through.
Yeah, me too. Time for the water bomb jump.
Water bomb jump. Fortify grabbing the good old dabbity suit. Do you believe in gravity?
Not anymore.
It's my split name.
Good to see that Metal Militia didn't get flower trolled.
Yeah.
That would have been highly unfortunate.
It's not a fun time.
It's demoralizing.
It is, yeah. Oh, gotta break that door first, friendo. I've done that before.
Me too.
Thank you for understanding the JoJo reference, Thunder. I appreciate you. Are we waiting for the blue Emmy? Yeah.
Tragic.
It is tragic.
Getting a good amount of shots in, though, so...
Yeah, that's the nice part about it. It's at least going to be an on-screen kill.
Yeah. I didn't even get an on-screen faceplate break earlier.
Yeah, I've had to do that myself. It's not fun. All right, we're coming up to Red Chozo.
Nice. Carrying the spark all the way down.
The first shield-bearing Chozo. Oh, you wouldn't know it, though.
Nice dash melee. Never seen
like
that
it.
before.
And this Chozo's just going to get literally melted. Yeah. There that goes.
No big deal.
Obliterated.
I'm looking forward to seeing the speed keep all the way to the Atom Room.
Yeah, the Fartaria Speedway.
Yeah.
The only thing I can't do in Fartaria Speedway is the link out of the morph tunnel.
I've done it twice, ever.
It's really hard.
It really is.
Oh, we dropped it through the door. And that is why I go for the morph shot.
I haven't tried the morph shot yet.
Morph shot makes it free.
Interesting.
Yep.
My issue, like, I normally
Oh, he's gonna do that thing
door.
I don't like.
Oh, I love doing this.
I hate it. So many runners do it, and I really don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it even harder now.
Okay. I'll just keep being faster.
Hey, you gotta remember the swag points. It's all about the swag points.
I would argue my strat is swaggier.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to break it
I'll
to you,
take your
but
word for it. I've seen runners do that before. You aim up. Apparently, does it adjust your hitbox just enough to make it?
Yes. So Samus's so Samus's arm cannon has a bit of a hurt box in it. Okay. So when you aim up, it makes it so the Exclata does not tag that part of Samus's hurt box.
Oh, missed the keep up the slope. That's unfortunate.
I think that's one of the worst parts of Frozen Artaria is trying to keep that through the Oh, he's not going to get that store. That's a bummer. It's trying to keep up that slope, but usually you can just like do a little bit of a tap jump at the door.
I used to, and by used to I mean prior to my race, like 2 hours ago, stop and store spark, shoot the door, and then spark into the slope. And then when I was watching Noyazaki's world record this morning, I saw Noya jump and spin boost and hit the slope that way, and then like you said, you shoot and hop, so you stall in the door. I tried that during the race, got it first try. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this from now on.
Yeah, that's how I do it as well. You just do the like the ball, like the slide morph through the tunnel. You unmorph, do a spin jump, and then exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Fortify making his way to the best boss in the video game that gets skipped in almost every category. No? We already have spin boost.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I guess you could ledge warp there. I don't know why you would.
You do the movement twice, and I got confused. At least I'm not the one running.
Do it twice. Good old.
I won't tell you how many times I've just like been practicing like Mercury Steam or something, and spend like 2.5 seconds looking at my phone and just mentally jump to a completely different part of the run. That category has way too much backtracking in it.
It does.
So it's one downfall.
Fortify getting some sick, nasty tornadoes in between the phase changes there. It was tight.
Look, when you have the opportunity to bully a boss, you bully a boss. That's just the rules.
I like to call it frame killing, like they do in fighting games.
Clean
it's a frame
Z57
kill. It's a calculated frame kill.
Yeah.
All right. Are we doing the Z57 speed keep? The post?
Looks to be.
Oh, we're doing the store. Okay. The store is a nice little safety method. You can do it with like spin boosts outside of the Atom Room, but that's pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Got messed up by spin boost, but kept it anyways. Nice recovery.
Spin boost just being spin boost about it.
Completely functional item.
Sometimes it just eats your wall jumps. For those of you that don't know, it's just like you don't get to wall jump. You're actually just gonna spin boost instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't figure it out. I can't figure out any kind of consistency. But
apparently it has to do with your up versus down movement, but that doesn't seem consistent to me either. So
no.
Metal Militia having a little bit of trouble with the quick charges.
It's a thing. Sometimes you can just get out of rhythm and it just throws everything off. I know I've
getting bullied by the fish too. Those fish are just there to annoy you.
You know, if
they
you just
exist for no other reason.
Just do little pseudo screws. They just die. Just hold the charge shot and jump, and then they just die to the pseudo screw. Just like you would after early space with space pseudo.
Oh yeah.
If you just do that, you'd be aight.
Fortify grabs screw attack. Metal Militia is on his way to Frozen Artaria.
Fortify's just kind of schmoving along.
He is, making an excellent, steady pace.
Yeah. You love to see it. And yet again, both runners in transit.
going different directions. It's almost a high five. Just not quite.
Just not quite. Almost. Actually, no. This
It
is a
is.
high five,
This
isn't
is a
it?
high five. Yeah, isn't Fortify on its way to the bots?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
they are high
Fortify's.
fiving.
Oh my gosh, they're actually high fiving again.
That was perfect.
A+. Well
Let
done,
it be
team.
known right here, right now. Speedgaming 5, high 5% in progress.
Yep. On Speedgaming 5. Oh no, Fortify! What do you mean? Don't do that.
That wasn't even commentator's curse.
Oh, it wasn't. I did that in quals.
Oh no.
Yep, I did that too. Oh, I know the feeling, buddy. I really do. It's awful. It doesn't feel good. There you go. Now just hold down. Okay. Whew. Making me nervous, friend.
Ah, barely made it on that
spark.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I think that was commentator's curse on my part.
It was
I need
not.
to shut
Okay.
my
All
mouth.
right, yeah.
Before...
As long as you're not saying it was me. Oh no! Just spark! Oh god! Oh jeez. Yep. Go for the hundo move, the jumpless move.
That's my strat, and it never fails.
Yeah, that's actually part of the reason I don't like using the spin boost there, and I like doing just the jumpless strat, because it's just really consistent, and you only lose a couple frames.
Yep.
And I recently started going back to doing like the spin boost strats, and I have exactly what happened to Fortify just now has happened to me more than once, and it's like, ugh.
Those few frames are not enough to convince me to switch.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm gonna switch back, honestly.
Makes clean work of the bosses, at least.
Where's Militia going?
Speed keep here, I believe, to get up so you don't have to IBJ.
Oh, yeah. That's reasonable.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, no.
No.
Might not be a bad idea to do an IBJ backup strat there.
Yeah. But if you're not comfortable with IBJs and this is the thing that is consistent for you,
yep, do what's consistent. Yep.
Oh, don't hypo.
Let's not go into the hypo percent.
I was spooked. I was spooked by it.
Me too. Fun fact, my first ever message in the Dread speedrunning community Discord was asking if anyone knew why I randomly died in Artaria right under the early cloak blob.
Turns out
that's a thing.
Hypo percent. All right.
Fortify making his way to Golzuna.
Check out the Golzuna.
Metal Militia on his way to Z57.
Okay, looking good, looking good. This should be good. Nice store. All right, we're good. Now remember, remember everyone.
Missile?
Oh no! Missing the spark. Jeez. After you kill Golzuna, you gotta lay 4 morph bombs. You lay 4 morph bombs, and then cross bombs will work.
I usually just wait an extra like half a second, and it almost always works. It doesn't always work because it's cross bombs and they never work.
Just use 4 bombs. That's what I've been doing. I like before I collect the Corex, I just lay 4 bombs in the air, and then they work the first time every time.
I will try that next time.
It's a known factor to my knowledge. I'm fairly certain that is like confirmed a thing. So if anybody's struggling with cross bombs, do that.
I wonder why that would be.
I don't know. Probably resets the internal cooldown or something.
Yeah, I know. I've seen higher consistency with walking out of the room instead of flashing out of the room, which I know does do something to the game, because if you flash out and then you go back in that room, you get a slow load. But if you walk out and you go back in that room, it's fast.
It's the same reason, like in Hundo, after the Fartaria Red Chozo and after Golzuna, you don't want to flash out of those rooms because otherwise you get those long loads.
Yeah.
All right, greatest speed keep of all time? Your greatest time save of all time? Part 2?
Ooh,
nice.
Beautiful.
Got the R shot. Getting trolled by the
X, though.
All right, let's check out this double turnaround. See if it's see if we got the caterpillar.
Beautiful. First try. I consistently get that on the second attempt. Every single time. Second attempt. Never fails.
Well, at least you're consistent, right?
Yeah. Metal
Oh
Militia.
no!
Not quite getting that 4th claw.
At least you didn't take
Unfortunate.
the parry, honestly.
Yeah, but also didn't have to go to phase 3 claws, so
Yeah, that would have been
that would have been
horrific.
detrimental.
I'm glad that did not happen.
Me too.
Oh no. You
Uh-oh.
got time, you got time, you got time. Okay.
Beautiful. Nice
Good recovery.
recovery.
Very good recovery.
Fortify on his way to my favorite loud bug.
Some of my favorite platforming in the game here, like non-speed related platforming, is this Ferenia.
Yeah.
I really like the flash chains and like the melees off the ledges, and it's once you learn it, it feels really fun and clean to do.
Oh, that's some nice.
And then you get to do this
matchmaking.
speed keep right here. You shoot the door.
And you
You
get
do
trolled by purple like every time.
Oh.
That was cool keeping the speedball going that whole time.
Yeah, but that's why you don't do it that way.
Same thing that happened to me earlier in the race.
Yeah, so if you do like the jump over and then you unmorph, you can do like a long low spin boost and keep speed all the way to the Emmy door. And the Emmy will only see you once and the door unlocks exactly as you get to it.
I'll have to see that being done sometime.
Watch literally any of my VODs. I do it the same way every time.
Nice.
Yep. No variation. All right. SQ, everyone's favorite electric springboard.
Excuse me.
The runners are a couple minutes off from each other. Fortify is ahead by 2 to 3 minutes right now.
Look at those pogos. Beautiful.
One cycle? Is he going for one cycle there?
That was an amazingly clean SQ fight.
I like that 2 cycle.
Yeah.
I like the cross bomb screw attack. That's pretty sick. I didn't know you could do it that way.
Oh, really? That's my method.
I like it.
Always done that ever since I learned about it, and I've only missed it like 2 or 3 times ever.
Yeah. And it's a little tough right now, Tortuga, as well, because their timers are not synchronized. Like, they both hit start at the same time, basically, but...
Fortify's timer is about 15 seconds behind.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep track of when he crosses this door. 111.14. When he crosses into mixed matched robos. Taking all 3 locks for the storms.
Nice.
Which
I've actually never used storms there in a run. I use it for rando.
I usually do 0 lock there.
Okay.
But, I mean, that worked.
Yeah.
Or no,
Probably
it wouldn't have
saved
been
a few
111.14. Sorry, it would have been 111.29 because of the timer.
The timer. Yeah, you're looking at Metal Militia's timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was at what point that you looked at?
So Fortify crossed into the mismatched Robo's room at 111.29.
Okay.
Probability of winning for each runner. So because there's not a lot of run left, at this point, in order for Metal Militia to take the dub, Fortify would have to make some pretty big errors.
Your commentator's cursing, Ed.
Well, you know, that's what happens. Militia, see, this is why Militia did not take the IBJ in Frozen Artaria.
Yeah,
because he's not having a good time with it. And you know,
those button presses.
Yeah, it's that. In my opinion, the single bomb jump IBJ is a lot more difficult than the double.
Yeah,
because like the double, you can just lay a bomb on the floor, and then lay a bomb at the peak of the bomb jump, and then just keep repeating that.
Yep.
That's all you have to do.
We got it.
Nice, he's through.
Now, which purple kill is Fortify going for?
The good one.
Going for quickest kill.
All right, let's see. Oh, way too many shots missed. He's gonna have to jump.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's free. As long as he keeps drilling into the face and then does a straight jump and then a respin, and then, yep, you're good. Oh, he might be a little too close. Yeah. I agree with that, actually.
Oh no!
No! I really did commentator's curse him.
Oh, that's
Jeez.
unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate.
That's sorry, Fortify. I feel bad. Don't watch the VOD, Fortify. Don't watch it. No, I can't.
Danny? Oh, you're also watching chat.
So yeah, I'm watching chat. Tortuga, a death to Wave Emmy is approximately like a 45-second loss every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to shoot the thing again, wait for the platform to go down, hit the bomb cannon.
A really large time loss compared to other places you can die.
So, like, in tournament bracket, it's actually not that bad. Like, because if you have kind of a sizable lead like Fortify does right now, it's not that bad. Like, he could afford to die to it again, and he would still have a very comfortable lead with the way things are going. But, like, when you're on PB pace, like, if you're on PB pace or, like, world record pace or something like that, and you die to Wave Emmy, that's a reset.
Yep.
Because that's insurmountable at that point in the game. It's too late. It's like
Spark on Golzuna by Metal Militia.
Yeah, it was good.
Unfortunate RNG though, having to do the missile strat.
Yeah, it's Golzuna is one of those bosses where like until you learn like the quote unquote optimal kill, like because there's a bunch of different ways to do Golzuna that are like a consistent 4-spark, but until you learn like one of those, I feel like you're always kind of at least a little bit winging it.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, Fortify doing the epic Shine Spark, or Speed Keep. Not quite carrying it all the way.
Yeah, I gotta learn that. I don't actually know that, and apparently it is faster with Spin Boost to do the Speed Keep out of there.
I believe it.
Not with space though, because with space you can just yeet yourself up there and it's fine.
You're just bouncing along.
Yeah, just keep bouncing. Travel in synchrony.
It's the theme of this race, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so Fortify is headed to the last boss gauntlet of the game. Got to fight Red Chozo, Gold Chozo, and Absent Father Chozo.
Yep.
Nice, getting all 3 storm locks. 3 storm locks is so weirdly difficult to get on the Red Chozo, like in the beginning.
Yeah.
'Cause you have to like really just kind of stare it down while it's about to charge you with the spear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spooky.
Damage tanking. He's definitely confident it's nearing the end of the battle.
Well, and also it's only Red Chozo. You can take a hit or two. Gold Chozo, on the other hand?
No chance.
You're risking it for the biscuit damage tanking on that guy.
I heard you like energy capacity scaled damage values.
Yo, dog, I heard you like taking percentage damage. This is Final Fantasy, and that's a gravity spell. That's why it's black, because gravity spells are typically black, so it's like it's just casting gravity out of its mouth.
Mercury Steam out here with Final Fantasy references.
Yep. I'm the only one smart enough to have picked it up, obviously. That's definitely what's happening here, and I'm definitely not reaching.
Yeah. Spitting the truth.
Facts. That's what I deal in. All right, are we getting powerbomb scammed, Fortify? We are not.
Not today. Oh, he's going after this deal. Nope.
Ooh.
Smart choice.
There is a very consistent way to do it, but you really gotta like practice it. It's hard.
I think I've only ever seen one other person do that.
You gotta know how to manipulate the auto unmorph. Got the penthouse keep though. That was nice.
We love to see that.
I do. It's one of my favorites actually. I really enjoy it. It's really cool to watch. It's really cool to perform too.
I love the name. I actually only learned the name for it like a couple days ago.
I didn't know there was a name for it. I don't know if that's a quote-unquote... I don't think there are really official names for anything, but I heard people calling it that, and I was like, yep, that's what it is to me now.
Yep. I like it. It's got a vibe to it, you know?
Yeah. It makes me feel like I'm playing Katana Zero. Shout outs to anybody who likes Katana Zero.
I've unfortunately never heard of it.
Oh, game's so good. Very, very good Gold Chozo fight from Fortify. No damage
Solid.
taken. Just absolutely crushing that dude. Militia getting a pretty clean SQ fight as well.
Mm-hmm. Storm missiles have been acquired.
Heck yeah. We love storm missiles.
Fortify is up to go meet absent father.
Good old Papa Beak. It's Beakman's world.
Ravis Beacon.
Teaches typing?
Mm-hmm. Teaches mashing.
Teaches mashing, yeah. With the Gatling gun.
So do you think we'll see a 2-lock gold skip or a straight mashing gold skip?
I'm gonna say 1 lock.
Alright.
Alright, so Militia is going through the door at 1:20:07. So there's approximately an 8.5 minute difference between the runners right now. So it was a bit more than I had previously stated.
Yeah.
And that's going to show you where movement comes into the time
lock.
save in this game.
And one lock.
1 lock. I was right. Let's go.
Yep. Honestly, Fortify's mashing could probably do straight
Zero lock,
mash gold.
yeah.
So, yep. Very consistent. It looks to be about 15 hertz.
Yeah, 15 or 16 for sure. All right, so we got good RB phase 2. Yep, good manip staying on the left-hand wall. Good accuracy on the missiles too.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at the accuracy. I'm not good at the manipulation at all.
Yeah, it's really just go left, and sometimes you damage tank a bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of it. And then we got void crosses.
Save.
No.
I got excited there. I thought he was going to go for the counter, but nope.
Yeah, I expected a parry there
time.
too. It's sun time. It's alright. Pretty favorable. Oh, jeez! I was about to say pretty favorable RNG outside of the sun, and then this dude
another sun
throws another sun. What a jerk! You might have to kill this sun. All right, okay, we're good. We're good. Jeez. Sheesh. I'm sorry. How many times do I have to apologize? It's not on purpose.
May the record show that I've only commentators cursed once.
Listen, we're not keeping score, okay? The only score we're keeping is the times for the bracket.
Just put another column.
Oh, heck.
Put a column next to like Ed's name in the bracket, like number of times commentators cursed while commentating.
Yeah. I'm no longer allowed to commentate. I guess you guys hate fun, huh? Militia going for the safer of the two wave ME strats.
I still do this one. I don't do quickest kill. Yeah.
I highly respect it.
I will do quickest kill with deep blue in rando, and that is the extent of quickest kill for me.
And if you're using deep blue, it's not quick at all.
Yeah.
Nice wave ME down. Fortify making his way off the planet.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? Getting out of here.
Absurdly off topic, but shout out to the rando seed I got the other day where I did in fact get wave beam from wave ME.
That's pretty interesting. That doesn't happen a lot.
No, it does not.
Okay,
it's the last place I looked.
Melee? No melee. Okay. That's usually how things are when you're looking for them, because once you find it, you stop looking, you know?
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, you should.
Alright, Fortify. Are we gonna do the cool speed keep at the end here?
Final morb time? Nope. No final morb.
Nah, morb too slow.
That's swag.
Yeah.
It's Morbin
let's see.
time.
All right. You doing it, Fortify? Nope.
Uh-oh.
Not doing it.
Wall jump. Spin boost. Trolls again.
Classic spin boost.
And again.
That one was all you.
That
curse was all you.
I take fault for that one.
GG, okay. Fortify. I think Fortify is probably going to allow his timer to run for 15 seconds. Oh, he's not. Okay.
Oh. 124.04, I think.
Plus 15.
Well, I was looking at Metal Militia's timer.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true, because you could just do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I am going to switch the audio over to
actually, I have
Militia.
The page open. I just did that.
Oh, perfect. Alrighty, so we got Militia coming up to the last couple of bosses as well. Getting that good old-fashioned red Chozo. Samus heard that he was talking smack, so she's got to take care of things, and the only way she knows how, which is complete obliteration.
Fire the missiles.
Exactly. She has a nap after she blows up the planet.
Yep. Adam, you take the ship from here. I'm going to bed.
All right, red Chozo down, and we got 40 seconds of cutscene before we get power bombs.
Yep, it's the longest cutscene in the game, it feels like. Next to lava cutscene.jar. That one might be longer.
What about Quiet Robe talking for 10 minutes?
Well, I should say unskippable cutscene. Quiet Robe exposition is definitely the longest.
Yeah.
But at least there's good music in the background.
And it's not even from this game.
Nope.
Dang it.
Dread's biggest weakness, the music. That's from
and
Dread.
The music is still like a 7 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 6. I think a couple of zones bring it down.
It's not.
Bit.
It's pretty strong.
But it's good.
Music.
It's pretty strong. It's just not as memorable as the old standards. You know.
It doesn't hit as hard as other Metroid games, but it's still very good.
But they were smart enough, I think, to use the tracks that they knew would evoke emotional responses in good places. You know.
I agree.
So like, I think that is something that people kind of gloss over. Like they made the moments that needed to hit.
Yeah. What is it's? I always know it as Torvis Bog, but it's from Super Metroid, right? The Quiet Robe music.
Yeah, it's I want to say it's the Meridia theme, but I don't think it is. It's something else.
Meridia. Metal Militia struggling a little bit with the crossbomb IBJ.
Using an interesting strat.
Yeah. Normally, what I do
reference, you can just jump
and
then lay a
crossbomb in the air. You'll get right up into that tunnel.
Yep. That might just be a knowledge thing.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. There's so much knowledge checks. There's so many knowledge checks in this game, rather. Like, there's just so many things that are like, yeah, this does work, and it's not slow.
And they're not intuitive. You know, it's not always intuitive what you need to do.
Exactly. Nice, getting that sneaky missile in the beginning. Yeah. That is optimal.
A little extra insurance for those storm missile DPS.
Yeah, because like the last thing you want to do is have Gold Chozo throw his shield out, you know? You just don't want that. It's so slow to have to like grapple it and stuff.
Yep. Finishing off with storm missiles. Oh,
opting not to mash and use the storms. I get it. I'm with you. Mashing is pain, literally.
A pro tip for this boss fight that I learned about, actually thanks to the randomizer, in fact. If you, while he's changing phase, you can charge up your storms, but you have to wait before you launch them, because if you launch right after he changes phase, he won't take damage.
Yep. They have that little brief period of invulnerability.
Yep. The invulnerability goes away like a quarter of a second before he launches his first attack at you in phase 2.
Yep. And every Chozo that phase transitions works that way. And in my brain, I always use like the Alone Chozo cutscene as like my guide for when they are damageable again. Like they have to resume their neutral animation.
Yeah.
Once they resume their neutral animation, they can take damage again. Or their idle animation, I should call it.
Yeah.
Oh, spin boost. Why are you like this? It's like, I wanted to wall jump. No, you get to spin boost instead. Sorry.
You would think if you're just pressing up against a wall that it would let you wall jump. But nope. Not today.
Only sometimes. And yes, GG's Fortify. I did not say that out loud yet. I apologize. How rude of me. Alright, Militia. Taking on the absentee father of the Metroid universe. Trying to take credit. I built a hamster maze for you. I'm the best. Look at my abs.
Interesting strat with storm missiles.
Like, bro, Old Beard and Gray Voice are the reason she is the way that she is. It's not you, RB.
Uh-oh, just barely missed. Oh, I guess because he's not phased forwards enough. That was not actually the cutscene into phase 2. However, the extra damage means that you can mash slower here to get.
I mean, that mash was pretty darn good.
It was pretty good. That could easily do 2-lock.
Yeah. Absolutely could have done 2-lock with that mash. Nice. Not manipping. I think that might be a knowledge thing.
Yeah, I actually didn't bother. Like, I had heard about the manipulation, and I just didn't bother starting to do that until very recently.
Yeah, I mean, still good accuracy on the ice missiles, getting decently favorable RNG, so that helps a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, auto missiles. Gotta mash. Feels bad.
He should be close to phase 3 at this point. There we go.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. Jeez, double shine sparks? What are you doing, RB? Into a sun? Come on, dude.
Not even a red counter. I don't think he did a parry for... Oh, here we go. I think this is maybe a tiny bit too late, but it's consistent. And
yeah,
sometimes
I think
it's worth that free DPS.
Without having to worry about taking damage and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, throughout this run...
it was not too late. That was actually perfect.
Okay, that was really good. I gotta say, though, Militia took all these extra E-tanks, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him go below 4 tanks of HP.
Yeah, you have a good point.
So, like, I don't know that you need to take all those E-tanks. I think you're underselling yourself.
NMG practice here.
And just the escape left to go.
Good charge up time, right on the right frame.
Right on the money. For our friend Cravenbeak X. We gotta wait another 15 or so seconds to be able to skip a cutscene.
Feels bad.
This
Thankfully,
whole process
it's all
takes a really long
textbook
time.
from here. It's all movement.
And the nice thing is that it...
Oh, no! That, I know how that feels. I don't know what happened earlier. That happened to me in Escape earlier, during the race.
Yeah. It's just really annoying when that happens, when you think you have the up, but you're just too slightly diagonal, and the video game is like, guess what? You're getting a diagonal spark, friendo.
Potentiometer stick moment. Of course, I don't know what controller Metal Militia uses, but...
Yeah, I don't either.
The odds say it's probably the potentiometer stick.
What I was gonna say before their Shine Spark got robbed from them was that I think it's really neat how, like, when you go back to, like, when you do escape, you go back to the movement tech that you had at the beginning of the game. Like, you don't have anything extra. You don't have your Aeon abilities. Like, you have your jumps and you have speed boost and whatever, but you don't have flash shift.
Yeah.
So, like, your respins off of ledges and your melees and stuff, they all matter.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing that the whole time.
I so wish that we had flash shift and escape. The movement would be really cool. I mean, we've seen it with UR and RBX skip, but unfortunately, most of us who don't run RBX skip are stuck with our
the Metroid
boring
suit.
Walking, running, jumping.
And Speed Booster, which everybody loves.
Everyone loves Speed Booster.
If you don't love
my
Speed
favorite
Booster,
part of this game, honestly. This game just has such a good Speed Booster implementation.
Honestly, if you don't love Speed Booster, you're wrong. I'm sorry. I've said it. Cancel me on Twitter. I don't care. 134.10.
Right.
GG.
GG to both runners.
To both runners. GG Metal Militia. Great job. I don't think you need to take that many tanks. I think you're better than you think you are. But I understand taking them for safety. 5, sure. Are we getting... I know we've got Fortify waiting in the wings.
Yeah, it looks like Fortify is here, and I'm sure Metal Militia will be shortly following.
Just gotta wait for the old bot to send out the invite.
I think it does that when I click done, and I've clicked done, so...
Yeah, I think it takes a sec, though. Takes a minute.
Just like those unskippable cutscenes.
Yep. You know it.
Fortify had to redeem himself in that speed keep through the door there.
All right, looks like they're both here. I'm going to drag them up now.
All right.
Hello, runners.
Hello.
Welcome.
First of all, GG's to the both of you.
Absolutely. Great
Very well
runs.
played.
Slam. GG for the announcers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a great race to close out round 1 of the tournament. So where do we want to start? Let's see. How did you guys feel about your runs? Militia, let's start with you.
Well, it started terrible with that Emmy death right at the beginning.
Yeah.
You had a death? That sucks.
Right at the white Emmy. I took a death right on the white Emmy.
Yeah.
Hold a hobbit.
Yeah, just absolutely miserable. So, I mean, after I got those jitters out, it stopped being as bad.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I was like, where was I? It was like 124 into the race. I'm like, there's no way Ford isn't done. There's no way he isn't done. And then I look down and it's like, finished. he finished like as soon as I was saying it to myself. Too funny. So GG Fortify. It was amazing. Good run, man.
GG. Thank you for
Fortify,
the race.
how did you feel about your run?
I thought it was pretty good, save for a couple sections. I'm not gonna lie to you. I parried the yellow Emmy trying to get through the door, and I screamed "Giga Chad."
I ran right into the yellow Emmy and parried.
I literally at that point I failed the movement because the up to that point, so I don't have the space to do anything, and the Emmy sees me, so it's either literally stand my ground or go on a circus chase. So I'm like, let's stand my ground, I guess.
I have to say,
it worked out.
I love the little bullying, just firing some missiles at him while he's standing there stunned.
That's when I screamed and I was firing the missiles and I was like, Giga Chad!
Fantastic.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's genuinely fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm gonna rewatch this VOD later on to hear the comms and everything. And I know we just did them, but I'm still gonna look at it back, and all I'm gonna hear in my head is just Fortify screaming Giga Chad, and it's gonna make me so happy.
Perfection.
I was bringing the run back down after bringing it back from Cataris after Z57. So I get back to Berenia at that point, and I lose over a minute to just getting memed, man. I was like, what is going on?
I have to apologize to the both of you. There was some serious commentators cursing going on.
Ed has the commentators curse.
I
I'll have to watch the playback.
I can't not do it. It's never on purpose. The worst, like aside from Root, I think this is probably the worst commentator's cursing I've done, and I'm really sorry to the both of you.
It's all good.
It's
I
good.
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, but it happens. Trust me.
You'll watch the VOD later, and you'll just have this seething hatred towards the commentary.
I'll be hating
why'd
on
you
you
have to
guys.
say that?
Seething hatred.
Dude, why did you say that?
It's hysterical.
Yeah, and there was probably 4 or 5 over the course of the run that were
I
particularly
completely believe
egregious.
it. There was so many times where I was like, "Well, that was terrible. That was crappy. Why did that just happen?"
So,
it was just
a
a bunch of just chokes.
You're saying that, Militia, but I was just saying to Arcanox, while you were finishing up your run, I was like, you know what, Arc? Metal Militia took all these extra E-tanks, but I don't think I've seen him go below 4 E-tanks of energy since doing this, so I don't think you need to take all those E-tanks, friend.
Yeah, and I caught you saying that. And you know what? The last time I was racing JLAC just for fun. And he's like, "You don't need to take all them tanks." And I totally blew past the Burenia tank and about immediately died.
Oh, jeez.
So I've ever since then just taken it. But I think
that's
you're
fair.
right. I may need to stop.
I definitely respect taking them for like safety purposes, especially in bracket setting, it makes a lot of sense to do it.
No, completely. It was more
I just
safety.
didn't see you. I just didn't see you lose a lot of HP. So I don't really know why he does this.
It's really a crapshoot. It really is.
That's fair.
So sometimes you're like right on the edge, and other times you're just more than fine. So it's really, you never know. And like, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten to, what is it, Forenia? And you fight that first robot there, and I'm like, do I take the refill or do I go in? Do I take the refill or do I go in? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, that's
understandable. Understandable. Yeah, I need to really work on my late game. I think I wasn't able to do as much practice this week leading up to this as I would have liked. I had a very long week work-wise, so I was trying to like cram in. Like I get off at 9 o'clock, so I was trying to
that's tough.
Come home and like unwind and then
practice.
And then practice, exactly. Like I was up until, I think on Wednesday night, I was up until like 1:30 trying to like do, and not intentionally, but like
you just were.
I was just practicing, and then I looked over at the time, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's 1:30. I'm going to bed."
Yeah, yep.
I do that every other night accidentally.
Just Alt F4 the practice real quick. Just like, I gotta go.
Seriously. Yeah, literally though.
Yeah. Well, either way, you both had a great run. And hang on, who are we up against in the future? Let's see. Let's see. Bracket. Where is your match? I can't find it. Okay, so Fortify, you're going to be going on to face Sabo, also known as Chaff, in the next round. How do you feel about that?
It can go either way. I'm gonna respectfully say that it's like a 60-40 in favor of Chaff. Like maybe like a 55-40 or something. I don't know. I can't math.
Math is hard. I understand.
I think I need an extraordinarily clean run in order to beat Chaff. Not to say that I can't do it, but Chaff is primarily an AB runner.
Chaff's kind of a killer too, so like exactly. I get it.
So huge respect to Chaff. He's a really, really great runner, and again, really good with all bosses. So I think that'll be a really fun matchup.
It'll be fun to watch for sure.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to put in a little bit more practice by then, because a lot of the stuff that happened, not only that, but a lot of the stuff that happened during this run this evening was just kind of like me not choking per se, but just kind of like, oh my god, that really just happened.
Just whiffing some execution. I understand. I could kind of see it in the run. Like, I didn't think you were like nervous or anything necessarily, but like I've had those runs too where you're like, how did I really fail that room just now? Like, I do that cleanly all the time. What was that even?
That was literally me during the wave Emmy kill at the end of the run. So earlier I have never seen the Emmy go across the gap right there and then come down before. It happened during practice earlier this afternoon, and I was like, well, that's new. That'll never happen again, though. That's probably like
Better
a
deal
once
with
in a
that.
thing. And
No,
then
yeah,
it happened in the run, and I'm literally like,
Oh.
game?
Oh,
Mercury
hello?
Steam, fix your game? Like, I was like so confused, but
Yeah.
gotta be able to deal with that if that happens again.
Yeah, makes sense. So, and then Metal, unfortunately, you will be heading down to ye olde losers bracket.
Yay.
Been there myself, and you will be facing off against the loser between B-Dog and Metatron.
Oh my god, are you kidding
Dog
me?
shaking in his boots.
So
Well,
either way,
I'm friends with Metatron, but yeah,
luck
I
to
will
you.
lose.
either way, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Definitely some stiff competition there for sure. But how do you feel going into it?
No, it's fine. It's all in fun. It doesn't matter. I'm going to lose because I'm just not that fast. But you know what? It's all in fun. That's all
as
we're
Absolutely.
long
going
as
for.
you're having fun, that's
No.
what
I
matters.
respect
That's what
it.
I care
respect
about.
it a lot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, I was going into the night, I said, I'll probably lose, but maybe I'll get a PB. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what else are you
What
going to do?
what is your PB, by the way?
My
I'm not sure.
PB in this category is like a 131.
Okay.
My my other categories are better, but yeah, this is like a 131 in this
So
category.
what category do you normally run? Because Arcanox and I were talking earlier. We weren't really sure what category you guys typically run.
I'm usually in any percent NMG.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a different beast for sure.
Oh, completely. And I've got like a 125 in that category.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not
And-
too terrible. I mean, I know a lot of people are better than that, but it's not too bad.
Well, you got to start somewhere. My first all bosses glitchless run was a 156. So like, don't worry about it.
No, dude. When I first started running this game, I said if I can beat this game in under 3 hours, we're cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Under 3 hours.
That's
Right,
so
and
legit.
then I got it down to 2, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome. Maybe I can
I'm
go
kind of
lower."
crushing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Very cool. Very cool. Well, it's been a pleasure talking with you folks, and it's been a really fun time commentating with Arcanox. We always have fun commentary
Absolutely.
together.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for signing up, you guys. I look forward to
Absolutely.
watching back the run. I look forward to hearing all of the reactions
curses?
and the curses, the reactions to the shenanigans, if you will.
I'll
The
have to watch
blurses.
I
the
think it's a
rehash.
fun. I think it's a fun VOD to watch. So,
Definitely. All right, y'all. Well, I've been Adnolium. They've been Arcanox.
I've been
And
Arcanox.
the runners have been Fortify and Metal Militia Captain. Go follow the runners, follow the commentators, do all the stuff, and
Stay tuned for the next round.
for round
Yeah.
2.
Round
Yeah.
2, let's go.
And also, losers bracket matches are going to start up soon too,
Pretty
and
soon.
those get intense because people are fighting for their life in this tournament.
Losers bracket.
I
Power
love
buff.
losers bracket. Seriously, you get a Zenkai boost when you're in losers bracket. Just saying, all the Dragon Ball fans out
dream
there.
run.
It's true. All right. Well, I think that's going to be where we're going to call it for this evening. Thanks, Fortify, for the run. Thanks, Metal Militia, for the run. GG's to you
welcome.
both. Fortify or Arc, thanks for being awesome on commentary as well.
Thank you for being awesome on commentary.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Chat.
thanks for comms. Thanks for the race, Metal.
Chat.
Very
Y'all have
welcome.
been sick too. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
active. We love you. And with that all being said, we'll see you
See
next
you
mission,
next mission.
and we'll see you in round 2.
Have a good one, y'all.